the Katy Mills Mall. This mall opened in 1999. And when I went as a kid, it always had a fresh appearance and a good mix of fun activities. Nowadays, it gets on my radar as an amusement park enthusiast for having a carousel. Just how good is the Island Carousel and overall mall experience? Find out in this review. Katy Mills Mall opened with a fresh, cool scheme, as all the various areas had colors and light themes. Something like the Rainforest Cafe is kind of intrinsic just to the overall feel of what this mall was, as it sought to combine shopping and entertainment, with the motto of shop together, eat together, play together. And it did a good job with these offerings from what I remember as a kid. In 2005, the Island Carousel and a rock wall were added to the Katy Field Day food court that, at the time, was still themed to a sports field. The Katy Mills Mall was bought by the Simon Group in 2006, and the mall saw some changes, especially as that time period of around 2010 saw a lot of turnover in stores as retail stores either went under or consolidated. Despite the ownership change, the Mills name remained from the founding Mills Corporation. 2009 also saw a haunted house added to the mall for the Halloween season in Texas Terror, and a hamster ball activity was added to the food court around 2010. By the 2010s, internal decorations were getting old and were starting to be removed by the new ownership. 2016 saw a lot of closures and relocations, and the rock wall and hamster wheel were closed, with a bungee jump being added to the food court. Renovations occurred in 2018 and 2019, though this largely just makes the mall feel like any other generic mall out there, and that special charm that Katy Mills had from its founding days is more or less gone. As for store selection, there seems to be a large amount of clothing stores, which my wife enjoyed looking through, but nothing particularly exciting if you're not looking to shop for brand name clothes. The mall still does have a sense of its entertainment roots, between the Rainforest Cafe remaining, and stores including Tilt Studio and Slick City Action Park, though the latter are located at one end of the mall consolidated around the AMC theaters. Tilt Studios is a fun pay-per-ride family entertainment center, and I have a whole separate review covering that anchor store for those that are interested. There is also Dig World, which is a construction theme park for kids and families, which is actually a pretty neat offering to check out, especially at a mall, if you're interested. This isn't a terrible mall, but it has turned into a rather generic shopping experience with just a few unique entertainment offerings when it could and should probably be more. As for the carousel, it is located in the food court that's, again, kinda generic, though I did enjoy the free samples they handed out on my way to ride the carousel. Though, again, that's standard from food courts. It currently costs $5 per ride, with a discount only given if you spend $25, and that just being a 6th ride for free. The attendant though was super friendly and did seem a bit bored as no one seemed to be riding the Island Carousel on the slower weekday that I visited. There are 2 horses that don't go up and down, and these are clearly marked if that's what you need. The carriage does rock back and forth a little bit, so it's not completely still like most might be. There's also a spinning car for the carousel, but I did not try it as these can make me very dizzy, and it just didn't seem worth spending an extra $5 on a second ride. The carousel itself had a rocking pop to it, so a little bit of fun forces compared to an average carousel, as I felt a little push upwards when the horses moved. Though this could just be that I was excited and pushing off on some of the bounces. Still, it was a bit better than I would expect, especially given its overall small size. This ride has a bit of everything to please guests, with a variety of vehicles. I just wish the price was a bit more accessible, especially for kids and families. The remaining attraction in the food court is a bungee bounce, but this is $15 for 3 minutes. I didn't try this due to the price, but I have been on similar attractions at other family entertainment centers, such as Outlaw Pass in Victoria. The bounce up and down is fun enough, but it's a rather underwhelming trampoline ride that just kinda looks intriguing off-ride. Overall, how good is the Katy Mills Mall and their island carousel? This is a mall that has a history of being an entertaining place, and has a few additional stops that one can make if you're still looking for an entertaining day. The mall has seen better days and feels a bit generic beyond those few fun places nowadays. The island carousel itself is small, but offers fun rocking while being enjoyable. But the price is a bit high to make it truly accessible to mall shoppers. If you're looking to get a ride credits around Houston, it's a fun place to stop and visit, but it lacks that charm to make it extra special like it really should be. What has your experience and memories been at the Katy Mills Mall? Do you find its carousel to be exciting? Let me know, and as always, Cup Kun Krap.